Hello friends, happy April 1st, April Fool's Day, crazy. I'm gonna use this little flyaway tamer to tame all these little baby hairs. I have like so much new hair growth from taking my vitamins and hair and skin nail gummies. I have like all these new little pieces that are driving me crazy. It's a bad thing about growing out your hair, or like growing your hair, is having to deal with like all of the new teeny tiny little hairs. Hopefully they'll grow really quickly. Okay, how's everybody doing? Can you believe it is April? I can't believe we are already in April. And today starts, Ryan and I are doing a juice cleanse, so don't mind me as I drink this gross looking green juice. This one's actually my least favorite out of all of them. Basically we drink a juice every 2 hours. You don't eat, you just drink juice. But it's by this company called Pressed. I don't work for them, I pay for them. I tried to work with them, but maybe one day. And we do like the most popular cleanse option on there. I don't even remember what the cleanse is called, but it's pretty affordable, especially if you like think about like how much you spend like at going out to dinner, and then like you're not eating anything, so you're not like buying food, you're just basically, this is what you're eating. So it's pretty affordable if you're wanting a juice cleanse. I love doing these. One, it's a good way to like shed a few pounds. I wouldn't say that I've ever lost like 6 or 7 or 10 pounds off doing this. I'll usually lose like 3, to be honest, 3, maybe 4. We'll see. We're actually going to do it for 3 days. We normally do it for 2, but we're doing it for 3 this time. So I'll let you guys know what, how much weight I lose on this, but that's not truly the reason that we do it. Usually it's just kind of like a good detox. It's like a good reset for your body. So if you feel like you've been eating like crap lately, or if you have a trip coming up, it's just like a good, I don't know. I always feel so much better after doing a few days of just like a cleanse, you know? So that's what we're doing, is these juice cleanses. Despite my face, it actually doesn't taste that bad. It's apple, cucumber, celery, lemon, spinach, ginger, kale, and parsley is this one. And you drink them in order. It just tells you which order to drink them in. I have to drink it now or else I'm gonna throw off my timer. Because like I said, you drink them every 2 hours. So I like set my timer when I start drinking it. Because the worst part is like when you aren't doing it like on like the every 2 hours, you kind of like, you have to drink a lot all at once. I don't like to do that. Almost done. And then we're going to do a spring makeup look. Okay. Good. Yeah, it's like inflammation, exactly. It's just like a good detox. It's a good way to just shed those few, like inflammation pounds, if you will. That sounds horrible. It's actually not that bad. Despite my face, it's not truly that bad because you're like eating every 2 hours. So truthfully, like on the 2 days that we do it, it's not like hard. The 3rd day is the hard day. The 3rd day I feel like is the day where I'm like, okay, I'm hungry now, like really hungry, and I'm hangry. But that's when you see all the good results. But this is me not telling you guys you have to do this, but I am doing it, so I always share. Anyway, and we've done this juice cleanse for years. It's the same one that we've always done because like I said, the juices aren't that terrible compared to most that I've tried or have sampled, and I'm like, oh, you couldn't pay me to drink that. These ones are actually, they taste truly like juice. It just might not be like, I personally probably would never put ginger in my juice. So they're truly not that bad, and they're not that expensive either for how many you get. I think you drink 6 a day right? There's 2 greens, there's 2 like yellow ones, there's a vanilla one at the end of the day, which tastes really yummy, and then you have like a beets one, which is my personal favorite. So yeah, you have 6. So yeah, you drink 2 every couple hours. Okay, so as you guys saw, or maybe you haven't seen, with a new month comes new products, comes a new special. So this month is super exciting because they're launching some new skincare. You guys have 1,000% been calling me out on my skin lately, and you guys were like, what are you using? What are you doing differently? Like, we see you. And I couldn't say anything. So now I can. I'm going to sneeze. Now I can. So I'm super excited. Is there anything worse than a sneeze going away? Like, so I'm super excited. So they launched 3 new skincare products, with this month. So one of the new things is this Youthplexion cleanser. So this cleanser, between the Gentle cleanser, the Glowplexion cleanser, and then this one, which is the Youthplexion, this one is my favorite out of all 3 because this one has a super soft, like gentle exfoliant. It like kind of like sandpaper. Like you can actually feel the exfoliant. It's not a chemical exfoliant. It's like a very gentle, like you can feel it in your hand. I love it. And it truly feels like your skin feels so clean. So if you struggle with oily skin or clogged pores, this is amazing. And it also is packed with really good anti-aging ingredients that gives your skin like a youthful, plump glow. Hence why it's called Youthplexion. So if you have oily skin or clogged pores, this one you have to try. This cleanser is game changer. Blackheads, whiteheads, large pores, this one you need to try. Everyone can technically use this because it is a Youthplexion, like it is a anti-aging line. All of our skincare kind of is, which is kind of like a little overwhelming and confusing. I 1,000% totally agree with you. So if you guys need any help picking out what your skincare regimen should be, I can help you. So I've been using this cleanser and I absolutely love it. So it's actually on sale in the monthly special, which we'll get into that here in a second. But I love this. Yes, it gives a good grit. Exactly. Okay, so the other 2 items that launched is the Day Moisturizer. So this one is targeted for a daytime moisturizer. It's meant to go underneath the skin. It has like a really nice, like thin texture to it. It's almost kind of like, you guys can kind of see it. It's almost like a serum. The texture of it is kind of like a serum, and there's no like scent to it, just smells like lotion. And I really like this. I like that it's very lightweight. So again, if you're oily skin and you find that your makeup or your skin gets super oily, this daytime skincare or daytime moisturizer is what you're going to definitely want. So this just launched, and then they also have a nighttime cream, which we have had for a hot minute, but I did want to show you. This is a incredible, thick, hydrating night cream. And typically when you have oily skin, you think that you need less moisture. When you have oily skin, it's actually your skin like crying out for more moisture. So if you haven't checked that out, you definitely need to. This cream, the night cream, has been around for a little while, but the day cream and the cleanser are what just launched. All right, I forgot to send out my text notification, so hold on, let's go ahead and do that. But if you're not in my text service, say, what's your number, so I can alert you for when I go live. I alert you guys when there's new products. So I already sent you a text this morning about these new products. So if you were like, wait, I didn't know, this is amazing. So if you're oily, and I currently use the Glowplexion, should I switch? To be honest, yes, I would. The Glowplexion still would be fine for you to stick to, but this Youthplexion that they just launched is better. I'm going to be completely real with you. So, there's no sound. Can everybody else hear me okay? So Glowplexion, I would say, is good for normal skin, like normal to oily or maybe combination. This Youthplexion line, I would say, is more geared towards oily skin, clogged pores. And then we have the Gentle, which would be better for, obviously, if you have sensitive skin, really dry skin. The Glowplexion also would be good for dry skin too. So again, I know it can be a little like overwhelming. You're like, which one should I should I use? I have no problem helping you curate a skincare regimen for you. So message me here on Facebook or say skincare help and then tell me what type of skin you have. Skincare help, oily skin, skincare help, dry skin, etc. Even a serum during the day and the night. So there's a day serum and then there's a night serum. So you're good with the Glowplexion day serum. That's totally fine. You can totally stick with that one. That one's a brightening serum and it doesn't matter what skin type you have. Everyone should be using that daytime serum. How long do you wait between day cream and primer? Typically like 5 minutes. I really love to let my skincare saturate into my skin before I go in with any primers, setting mist, anything like that. Yay! Hi, Sherry. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for sharing, Amy. I really appreciate you. So we just launched a new cleanser and a new daytime moisturizer, both incredible for clogged pores, oily skin, whiteheads, blackheads. If you find that your skin just is always irritated with like breakouts and things like that, then you have to try this one. So for daytime, you could do the Glowplexion. For dry, mature skin, the Glowplexion line is phenomenal. Really is. I love the feel of that that cleanser. And then the private message me and I'll literally write out each regimen for you guys. So the perk of this month is that if you get a whole regimen, which would be cleanser, serum, day and night moisturizer, then you get 30% off if you do the reoccurring subscription. So reoccurring subscription, you can set it to ship to you every month, every 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. I personally would choose the 4-month option just because you truly don't run out of these products until like 3 or 4 months. Me, I'm more like 3 months, but you can always push it to like ship sooner. You can pause it, you can cancel it, you can sub anything out. It is super easy and it's completely free to do. Plus you get 30% savings. So that's essentially like $10 off each product, like $10 off, $10 off, $10 off. The serum you get, I was looking on there earlier, you get $12 off. So you do save quite a bit of money if you do the subscriptions. So it's on my unique website, which is right here. And that's going to be under the monthly special. And then you also get the free headband and the little wristlets. The subscription is not featured on Comigo. The free subscription is just on my unique website. So that leads me into my next thing to tell you guys that I'm so excited about. Who out there has seen my Comigo free gifts and you are like super sad and jealous because you can't get them because you don't live in the United States? For this month only, Unique is going to be matching my Comigo offers. So that means you can't go on the website and do it. I have to build you a cart just like I would on Comigo. So today, for example, you can shop if you live in Ireland, Mexico, Canada, like literally wherever in the country, in the world. If you want my special today, which is the lipstick, lip liner, lip gloss, and then you get a free lip scrub with your order. Plus you're going to get 10% off and free shipping. Go ahead and say lip scrub. And for right now, that is worldwide. So I was super excited about that. So for this month only with my fun freebie bundles, I can also give that to you. I can offer that to you for worldwide. So my ladies who live Mexico, Canada, Ireland, UK, super excited that you get free items this month. So, and the free items will match my Comigo ones. So right now, today's the last day for lip scrub. So if you're wanting the lip scrub for free, plus you're going to save that 10% on lipstick, lip liner, and lip gloss, say lip scrub. So I thought that was super exciting. And then if you add on one more item, which you'll have to tell me what item you want to add on for my ladies who don't live in the US, because I'll have to add that on for you. So you get 20% off. So essentially you get 20% off any 4 items plus a free gift this month. The only catch with that is I have to build the bundle. So I know there's a lot going on. And if you're like, wait, what? Just private message me. Believe me, I've had a month to prepare for this, and I was even so overwhelmed with the amount of savings, but also like the amount of options, like for skincare and the free gifts. Like there's a lot going on in the best way, because there's so much money to be saved and so many gifts to be given. So I'm super excited. So just say lip scrub for the bundle, and it doesn't matter where you live because you can now get it from all the past. It's always only if you've lived in the United States. So for this month, it's anywhere. So I thought that was super exciting that you guys are able to get the free option. The free gift, which is the lip scrub, ends today. And with that bundle, you get lip liner, lipstick, lip gloss, free lip scrub. So I thought that was really exciting. So that's my huge news. And now let's go ahead and do some makeup. So we're going to start off with our cream foundation. We're going to do some really pretty like springtime makeup look. So this cream foundation, if you guys have yet to try it, try this. And if you did grab it on last month's deal, I'm so excited for you. But the good news is, with that offer that I just mentioned worldwide, you can get any 4 items 20% off. So if you still want this cream bundle, you can absolutely still get an amazing deal. 20% off any 4 items, plus you get a free gift, and you get 20% off those 4 items plus the free gift. So I think that's so awesome. To be completely honest, I have no idea about the the product credit. I haven't used product credit. I haven't even seen product credit in so many years. So I honestly have no idea. But I thought it is really exciting that you can get 20% off any 4 items. The only like catch to that is I have to build the cart. So that means you just need to private message me and tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. All right, so with this cream foundation, we're just going ahead and pressing this into the skin all over. This is the most stunning foundation option. If you guys have not tried this yet, you definitely need to for spring and summer. It is not only so incredibly hydrating, amazing for mature skin, but this is also packed with really good nourishing ingredients. It has antioxidants in it. So it's helping your skin like detox. Plus it's going to give you a hydration finish. So it's a true cream foundation. So if you have mature skin or really dry skin, this foundation is so good. And as you saw, it is so simple to apply, and it covers all the redness. It hides so much of your discoloration in your skin. It is so, so good. May I ask, what is your profession before selling Unique? What made you start selling? So I did a bunch of odd jobs. So I worked at Nordstrom for a while. I worked at Massage Envy for a long time. I worked at different boutiques, and then I had my daughter, so I stopped working. And then I started Unique because I just really wanted something for myself, and I really didn't start it to like have a job. I really just kind of wanted a little extra, you know, money for Target, money for Starbucks, things like that. Ryan was working like 6 days a week selling cars. And so I just wanted something to kind of like invest my time in, just give me some purpose in life. Obviously, I had an amazing purpose of being a mother, but I've always had a job, like since I was 15 years old. Like my mom didn't even tell me to go get a job. I just went out and got one day with me and all my friends. We all worked at a old folks home in their like restaurant area. And that was my first job for like, I think I was 15. I couldn't even drive. So I always had a job. And then my mom really instilled in me, like, you never quit a job unless you have a job. So I never didn't have a job. So when I was a stay-at-home mom, it was definitely a very weird, hard transition. Obviously, it was a lot easier when I was pregnant because I was miserable and just trying to survive pregnancy. But my kids, I was really blessed, were just very easygoing babies. And so I just needed something like, I don't know, I just wanted something for me. And so I was on Pinterest one day. I was looking for a haircut. I wanted to like just kind of rebrand myself. I just wanted to feel more motivated in life. And so I was looking for a haircut. I saw this girl. She had the cutest pixie haircut. And I started following her on Instagram from there. And she was selling Unique. So I followed her on Instagram. And then she had posted like a selfie of herself and said that she like had gone and like posted a makeup video on Facebook. And so I followed her on Facebook, and there she was. This was before Facebook Lives. And there she was. She had like filmed herself putting her makeup on. And I was like, oh wow, like she made it look really accessible and easy. And so long story short, she sold Unique. And so I joined under her. I actually didn't start joining at first. She asked me if I wanted to host a party. You guys remember the party stages? And so I was like, okay, sure. So we hosted a party, and I like hustled this party, you guys. I made all of my friends, all of my family, like at least buy something. No, her name's Jen. And I made all of my friends and family buy something. And so at the end of this party, which was 10 days long, she said, hey, like, this is the commission that I just made from all your friends, that like you could totally do this. And I'm like, I could never. I'm a tomboy. I have no idea how to put makeup on, like zero clue. That's why I'm following you. And yeah, no. And so she was like, you should really do this. And so I prayed about it, and I just felt like this very strong calling that I should. And so I jumped feet first in. So I joined. And then from then on, I literally posted about it, tried it, researched makeup. Like, I really went full force. Like, I wanted to become an expert in doing this. So every day was some kind of like YouTube tutorial, YouTube training. I had questions. I tried different things, recorded different ways. And yeah, so 9 years later, we are still doing it. Does she still do it? Yep. She's still my upline. And so when that all started, so she obviously joined, and then I joined. So she's under Nicole. So we're all in a downline. So Nicole, Jen, myself, and then all three of us have just stayed very close. We talk literally every single day. We've talked every single day for the last 9 years. And yeah, so that's my story. So you definitely don't need to be a pro to do this. In fact, when I first started, I didn't even know what contouring was. I thought it was something you did with your eyes. I had no idea. So if you're willing to put in that effort to like really hunker down and hustle and learn and grow, and don't expect it to just be handed to you, because there's nothing easy about sales, and especially if you do them on social media. But I will tell you, it gives you the freedom to, work your own hours and to do your own thing. And it's really fun, and you get to meet amazing women. And yeah, it's amazing. It's a blessed feeling for sure. But yeah, so that's why I always joke, people were like, how did you learn to do this? I'm like, the University of YouTube. So, I mean, you can still join and do this. Like, it's not like it's closed off to the public anymore or anything like that. So if you do want to join, you're like, yes, I'm willing to hustle. I love makeup. I love this brand. I want to shout it from the rooftops kind of thing. You can definitely join. Just say the word join, and I'll give you the link to join. And this led to other opportunities. Exactly. Yes. Yep. So this was like before, what do I want to say? This is before influencing was a thing. Like, influencers didn't exist. Bloggers existed, but they typically had blogs. So they had like fashion blogs. So I remember like there was a period there where I really didn't know, like people would ask like what I did. And I'm like, I just had no idea how to explain it. I was a blogger without a blog. I shared fashion, and I shared hair tips and tricks, and I showed you guys how to put makeup on and play with makeup, but I had no like blog. I did it on Facebook. And then influencing became a thing. So then brands started reaching out being like, hey, so you have a large following, can I send you this? And so I'd say, yeah, sure, I'll try it, or I'll look at it. There's been thousands, millions of brands that have reached out that have sent me things that I'm like, I would not share this. Like, this is crap. Like, if I wouldn't purchase it with my own money, I don't share it with you guys. In fact, there's like a couple things in this very room that I'm like, no, definitely not, unfortunately. But the things that I would spend my own money on, I absolutely do share with you guys. So anyway, that's how all of this started. And I couldn't have done it without you guys, obviously, being interested and being there and being so kind and supportive and liking and commenting and sharing. Like, I always tell you guys, that is worth more than you understand and more than you know, because this is literally what I do for work. And this is like, with you guys liking, commenting, and sharing, that's literally how I get the word out about me and my brand and different things that I share and things like that. Yeah, you definitely have you have to have thick skin for sure. Aw, thanks. I get so many compliments since I switched to unique products and I watch all your tips. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Oh, love that. Okay, now we're gonna do some cream blush. So what I've done so far is I put on my concealer in the shade Lace, and then I put on my Bare You All On Color Stick in the shade Chocolate Souffle, and then now I'm taking the same product, but this is in the color Peony Pink on my hands. I like to put on the cream blush with my hands because I feel like the warmth from my hands kind of blends it out nicely into the skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and press that in just like that. It's such a pretty color too. These products, you guys, if you haven't tried them yet, they're so beautiful. So I use this one for contour and then I use this one for blush. They have a 10-hour transfer proof hold and they're called an all-in-one stick because you can use them as lipstick, eyeshadow, blush, contour, like sky's the limit. And they're so, so good. They blend really, really easily out. All right, so then once you've done all of your concealer, all of your foundation, all of your contours and creams and things like that, now it's time to set your makeup. So I'm gonna take a setting powder. Any kind of translucent setting powder should work. Some are better than others. If you have oily skin, I can give you the link to the one I use. I naturally have oily skin, and that's why I'm so excited about this new cleanser that they launched today. This new cleanser is so good if you experience clogged pores, acne, blemishes, or oily skin, or you find that your makeup or whatever, just the environment is just making you break out or making you, making your skin irritated. This brand new cleanser is so good. You can actually buy it by itself too. I did see that question earlier being like, can I just buy just that? Yes, you can. But I do recommend grabbing the whole regimen because it does complement one another. So there is that. But if you are super overwhelmed and you're like, I just don't know what skincare to get, just say skincare help and I can private message you to help you. Yes, April, the Glow Plexion one is still really good for oily skin. It does clean the skin very well, but this one now has like a grit to it, almost like a granulated sugars in it. It's not granulated sugar, but it gives you like, you'll feel like this grittiness. So when you're like rubbing it into your skin, you're like, yeah, it's like the best exfoliator. So if your makeup hasn't been settling right and you feel that you just have like a bunch of dried up dead skin or clogged pores on your face, definitely check out the brand new cleanser. It's called the Youth Plexion Cleanser. And then there is a sale going on in the monthly special that if you do the regimen, you're going to save anywhere from 10 to 30% off. All right, now I'm taking my pressed powder. This pressed powder is a game changer. It makes your skin look so gorgeous. It has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it, so it's really silky soft on the skin. So it doesn't make you look drier or cakey or flaky. If anything, it makes you look like a porcelain doll. It's like the porcelain doll finish, like I always say. All right, now we're gonna go with some bronzer. Gonna take the bronzer on the sculpting brush. This bronzer is still 50% off. I was getting some questions the other day about what bronzer option now that a lot of them are out of stock for like powder. And I did want to remind you, if you take the pressed powder in the shade, there's like one color that'll work for this. So trust me here. If you do the shade Chenille, then you can use that for contouring. And it kind of looks like, do you guys, this for my OG ladies, do you guys remember the bronzer in the shade Hermosa that had like that a little bit of red undertone to it? It was so good. It was my favorite bronzer ever that Unique ever had. It's very similar to that. So it's the pressed powder, but it's in the shade, what did I just say? Chenille. There we go. Okay. Going ahead and popping that on. So again, Chenille pressed powder will work for a really pretty contour. But if you want this 50% off, it's amazing. I feel like my makeup transfers too easily. What I'm doing wrong, like I could touch my face after I'm done, it comes off. So April, make sure that you're setting with a pressed powder like the one I use, and then the setting mist would also really help. So there's 3 different lines. There's the Glow Plexion line, there's the Youth Plexion line, and then there's the Gentle line. So all 3 are different cleansers. And then we kind of have like a daytime line and a nighttime line. I completely agree with you. I feel like our skincare line is very confusing and not very direct. So I will do all the work for you. Just private message me and tell me if you have oily skin, dry skin. Like, tell me a little bit about you and your skincare needs. And I can help you guys pick out a skincare regimen and help build that for you. So I got you. I will do all the legwork on all of that. I used to use the bronzer in medium, but I can't find that. What would I use in its place? You'll want the pressed powder in the shade Chenille. I don't know why I keep forgetting the name of that. I'm using the bronzer here underneath the eye. Went ahead and like smoked it out in the crease of my eye. Just like that. Again, Chenille will work for this. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, so once that is on, I'm actually going to grab a different brush. And I'm going to need... Okay. Wipe off whatever is on there from the yesterday. And add a little bit of blush in the shade Sisterly. This is also 50% off. So good. It's like $13. And then for highlight, my personal favorite part is the shade Golden. Pop this on the highest part of the cheekbone and the highest part, or bridge and tip of the nose. And then I always love to like switch up the brush. Yes, my daughter has officially entered wanting skincare and liking skincare. We don't really have anything that I could give her yet. Like, our cleansers are just a little too advanced for her. The one thing that I have given her is the rose water. I love that she can use the toner. She loves it too. She likes to spray it. And what else does she have? I think she has the Glow Plexion Day Cream, and that's it as far as skincare goes. Oh, yay, Jennifer, thanks for being here. Hopefully you'll give it a retry. All right, let's go ahead and do our eyebrows, and then we're gonna do a really pretty springtime eye and lip look that you guys are definitely gonna wanna save, which, by the way, all of these videos are going to be deleted off Facebook because Facebook is now implementing that. So I have uploaded all of my Facebook lives to my YouTube channel. So make sure you go subscribe to YouTube. My name there is RayaHope as well. I think it's RayaHope. I'll try to give you guys a link in the comments. So if you ever want to see any of these videos on the replay, you guys can download them, or, which I'm like, it's okay if you don't want them on your phone. So if that's the case, you could just go to YouTube. All right, so then here we're going in with the brow pencil in the shade medium. This is hands down my favorite tool, like top 5 favorite products from Younique. Because of how dainty this pencil is, you get the most nice precision. It looks so good. Okay. So pretty. Okay, brow pencil is on. Now let's go with a little brow gel. Okay, same thing here. So again, our new special for the month is on our skincare. So if you guys need any help picking out your skincare regimen, just private message me here on Facebook or just comment below what your skincare needs are. And then now we're going to go in with a lip liner in the shade Polite. In here. Connie, you can find it under the monthly special right here. highly recommend to check out the new cleanser. I really like it. It's definitely my favorite out of the 3 options. These lip liners are also like my favorite thing ever, because they're transfer proof, they're kiss proof, they stay on all day, they have a 10-hour transfer proof hold. They're so phenomenal. This is the shade Polite. And then right now, also what's really exciting is for this month only, no matter where you live in the whole world, because usually this deal only is for my US ladies, but for this month, you can grab any of my freebie bundles. So my freebie bundle today is you get the lip scrub for free. You're going to get the lip liner, lip gloss, and lipstick. And then you get the lip scrub for free. Plus you get 10% off. And then if you add on a 4th item to that, you're going to get 20%. So just let me know if you want to add on a 4th item, be any item you want. And you're going to get that lip scrub for free. Now we're going in with I'm Blushing. Yes, you can use this cleanser AM and PM. But if you want to know what my personal regimen is, I use the Youth Plexion cleanser at night, and then I use the Glow Plexion cleanser in the morning. I always like the really gentle option in the morning. So even the gentle cleanser in the morning would be great. Okay, if you have very dry, very sensitive, mature skin with eczema, you definitely are going to want the gentle cleanser, Eileen, and then you're going to want the day serum, and you're going to want the, oop, that's going to fall. Sorry, putting on lipstick. Private message me, Eileen, and I'm going to make you a cart for you. All right, how pretty is that lip color? Okay, so that is the shade I'm Blushing in the liquid lipstick. These are also so great because they're transfer proof. They hold so well. Trick though is you want to let that saturate into your lips. Whenever you're doing like a liquid lipstick like this, let that really saturate in before you do anything else. I do vitamin C on my face, but I do it very sparingly. We have a vitamin C treatment that I actually really love. It's a 7-day treatment you do. It's really fun too. You get these little they're these little white balls and you put them in your hand, and then you take the serum and you drop the serum on it and the ball like disintegrates, and that's the vitamin C. So then you take it in your hand and then you apply it on your face, and it dries like tight, like your skin feels tight, and you sleep in it, and you do it every single day for 7 days. So I personally love doing that the week before my time of the month, especially during all of that time when like if you break out a lot during that moment. The vitamin C treatment's really great for that. All right, I'm taking the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Businesslike, and this color is so pretty, you guys. It has it's like a very fun, like purpley pink. And I'm just using this all over the eyelid, just like that. So pretty and so subtle. And it's the funnest, prettiest color for spring and summer, really. I'm literally almost out of it. I'm like trying to get every ounce of it. Again, it's the shade Businesslike and the liquid eyeshadow. It is one of the prettiest colors for spring and summer. So if you want this look that I've done on my eyes, just say eye look. If you want the deal with the freebie, say lip scrub or lip kit. I'll give you a link to that. And if you're like, I want everything that you used today, just say product list. Okay. So fun. So pretty. All right, now we're going to set our makeup. Oh, nice, Elizabeth twins. Okay, using the Prime to Set Mist to set our makeup, which is going to add moisture into our foundation, makes it look so good and so pretty. And then I'm not done. I still have my lip gloss to put on, but like I said, whenever you're doing liquid lipsticks, you always want to let there be enough time to really let that saturate. On TikTok, yeah, I actually know quite a few very prominent TikTok influencers that also do Unique. All right, now we're going in with Quadra mascara. I'm going to do one nice coat of this. Base the lash all the way up. And this is how you're going to get your lashes to just look so insanely pretty, is you're going to go first in with this, which again is called Quadra. And it makes your lashes look so good. It has a patent pending lash growth formula in it. And it's a tubing mascara. So what tubing mascara does is it surrounds each lash with like a tube. So your lashes essentially look way longer than they actually are. Think of it kind of like acrylics for your nails. It's going to create that fake little lash on top. So your lashes are just going to look so fanned out. All right, now you're going to flip that wand around and grab the short silicone side. This is going to lock in that length. Just like so. So excited. I bought my convention ticket today. Unique has a convention every year. This month, or this year, it's in July in St. Louis. And we're going to go. It'll be fun. Hopefully it's not too hot. All right, going in with the Twisted mascara now. Again, such a good mascara combination. This is really going to set your lashes up. Has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. It's so pretty. Thank you, my necklace, my matching bracelet with the little smileys, and then this really pretty hand chain with this ring. These two are handmade, but all four of them are from the same boutique, the same brand, I should say. Just say jewelry, and I'll give you the link to it with my discount code. But she is a woman owned and operated. She is so fabulous. And all of these pieces are made with real gems. And they're all handmade, one of a kind. But she has a ton of gorgeous pieces on the website. And then there is a section on there when you do place your order in the notes that you could add a note on anything. Like if you're like, I want it to look like Raya's. She will try to make it look as similar as possible. But like I said, it's all handmade. So pretty. Okay, now we're going in with Quadra. One last coat, because why not? And then we're going to finish off our lips. Okay, lashes for days. So pretty. I know, isn't that so fabulous? So good. These are turquoise, and then this, I believe, is an emerald stone. It's super pretty. It has like little flowers on the silver part too. Okay. So again, just say jewelry. I'll give you the link in the code. All right, now I'm going to take the lip gloss in the shade Lonesome and pop this on. And now this is what's going to make this lip look really take it home, because this is a pink. And these lip glosses are like a high gloss, so they make your lips look so juicy. So again, just say lip kit, and I will give you the link to shop this lip kit. Plus, you're gonna get 10% off, and you're gonna get the lip scrub for free. Say product list if you want everything that we used today. And then if you want just what we used on our eyes, say eye kit. But so pretty. I love the way that this all came out. The cream foundation, if you have not tried it yet, I'm telling you, you gotta try it. It is so good. Which again, I can create any bundle for you to save you up to 20% off and get you a free gift. So just say custom bundle, and I can private message you, and you can let me know literally anything that you want in this bundle. Definitely take advantage and grab the skincare sale underneath the monthly special. And then definitely check out the new skincare options, which again is the Youth Plexion Cleanser. This is the one that has such a good exfoliate in it. And then also the brand new day cream. It's kind of like a day serum, really good for oily skin. And then of course the night cream, which is so, so good for oily and dry skin. It is the best. So let me know if I can be of any help to you guys. Make sure to shop down here, pin in the link. Everything has a love it guarantee. So even if you don't love anything for any reason, you can return it or exchange it for your money back. And let me know if I could be of any help to you guys. Just private message me here on Facebook. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.